Okay, so the next skill is really starting to take us up to the end of the foundation paper. So this is the level 4 and level 5 material, where we really need to be getting our marks if we're going to get the level 4s that we all deserve. So this is around finding averages from a table. So here is an example of a table of data. Now, a number of people were asked how many pets they had. So 7 of the people who were asked said they had 0 pets, 4 of the people who were asked said they had 1 pet, 5 of the people who were asked said they had 2 pets, and 4 of the people who were asked said they had 3 pets. And we can calculate the mean, the median, the mode, and the range of that data. Now, the most straightforward way of doing it, of making absolutely sure you get the marks for this in your exam, is to write out that data in full. So, here, I've got 7 people who all said they had no pets. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just write out the number 0 7 times, just to make sure that I get this absolutely right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So those are my 7 people who said they had 0 pets. I've got 4 people who said they had 1 pet. 1, 2, 3, 4. I had 5 people who said they had 2 pets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I had 4 people who said they had 3 pets. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now there are shortcuts to doing this, and especially if you've got higher frequencies, it's worth thinking about those shortcuts. But a surefire way of getting those marks is by writing out your list of data. So we're going to start by calculating the mean. Okay, so we're going to think about a shortcut here. So I know that I've got 7 zeros. So 7 times 0, that group of numbers would add up to 0. My next group of numbers, I've got 4 1s. So this group of numbers adds up to 4. I've then got 5 2s, which must add up to 10, and I've got 4 3s, which must add up to 12. So I can do that as a shortened method to think about what my totals are, because if I added all of those numbers together, I would get 4 plus 10 plus 12. So my total is going to be 4 plus 10 plus 12, which is 26. Remember, my mean is my total divided by the number of items I've got. Well, I've got 7 and 4 and 5 and 4. My total frequency is 20. There's 20 numbers in this list. So the mean is 26 divided by 20, which is 1.3. So on average, people had 1.3 pets. I'm now going to look at the median, and I'm going to do it in exactly the same way, counting inwards from either end. Cross off those. Cross off my second and my second top, my third and my third top, my fourth and my fourth top, my fifth and my fifth top, my sixth and my sixth top, my seventh and my seventh top, my eighth and my eighth top, my ninth and my ninth top, and then I've got my 2 middle numbers. I'm looking for what's halfway between 1 and 1. Well, they're both the same, so the median must be 1 pet. The middle person has 1 pet. The mode, looking at which number appears most often. Well, here I've got 7 people who had 0 pets. I could spot that straight from the table. It's got the highest frequency, so the mode is 0, and the range is the difference between the largest number of pets and the smallest number of pets, so the range is 3 take away 0, which is 3. So, pause the video, make sure you've got down that worked example, and then there's some questions for you to try yourselves. Well done, this is not easy. Okay, so here are 3 questions for you to try. For each of them, I would like you to calculate the mean, the median, the mode, and the range. For question 3, you'll see that those frequencies start getting quite high, so see if you can find yourself a shortcut to help you rather than listing out all of the numbers that there are there. Okay, pause the video now while you give those a try, and when you're ready for your solutions, press on pause. Okay, so for the first question, it should have been fairly easy to write out the list. There's only 10 numbers in the list. The median is halfway between 0 and 0, which gives you 0. The mean, when you added them all up together, you should have got 5 divided by 10 items, which is 0.5. So people, on average, have 0.5 Apple products in their house. The range, the highest number of Apple products was 2. 0 was the smallest, so the range is 2 take away 0, which is 2. For the second question, we've got some data on how many cans of drink people drunk per week. Again, I've listed it out. There's only 25 numbers, so it only takes a few seconds to list it out. When I put them in order, I find the middle number there is 1, so the median is 1 can of drink. The mean, when I added them all together, I got 41. There's 25 items of data. 41 divided by 25 told me that the mean was that people drank 1.64 cans of drink per week. The range, the largest number of cans drunk was 5, the smallest was 0, 5 take away 0 gave us a range of 5. Now the last one is more difficult because it's just too long to write out all of these numbers. So what I've done is I've just given myself shorthand, put ... at the end of each number, and shown here that I've got that 32 times, 47 times, 11 times and 10 times. So we're going to start by looking at the median. Here I've got 32 plus 47, so 79, 90, 100 numbers. So I've got 100 numbers, so the median is going to be between the 50th and 51st number. Remember, if there's an even number of items, it's going to be between two numbers. So my first 32 items are in here. I've then got another 47 items in there, so everywhere from the 33rd through to the 79th item is going to be a 2. So the median must be in this group. So it's going to be a 2. The mean. Well, if I added together all of these 1s, I would have got 32 lots of 1, which is 32. If I added together all of those 2s, I've got 47 lots of 2, which is 94. I'd have got 11 lots of 3, which is 33. And I would have got 10 lots of 4, which is 40. We know that there's 100 items in my list, so I'm going to add those together. That's going to give me 126, 159, gives me 199 divided by 100, which is 1.99. So the mean number of passengers in a car is 1.99, slightly less than that median, which is 2. The range should be quite easy for us to see. The biggest number was 4, the smallest number was 1, so the range is 4, take away 1, which is 3 passengers. Okay, those are not easy. Give yourself 1 mark for each, so it will be out of 9. If you need any more help on that topic, please take a look at Hegarty clips number 414 to 417. Please do look at those if you need to. This is really typical level 5 stuff that you're expecting to see towards the end of the foundation level paper, and you really do need to be picking up the full marks on this if you're looking to get a level 4 in your exam. Very well done.